this is Awdi with Symbiote Collectibles, and I'm back with the next video in my series of structure deck videos. So this time I've got structure deck Hero Strike. So this is Noel's forte. Heroes have been his favorite archetype since we were kids, probably since we were like 8. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take a stab at this, and then I'm going to see what Noel has to say about how I built this afterwards. So let's go ahead and get one of these opened up. Who will save the day? A lot of extra deck monsters here. And of course, I believe this is when Masked Hero Dark Law first came to be as well. Boy. Got Gorilla Glue on this. Alright, there we go. So this is back when they still included official rule books in here. So got a rule book. Of course, now they got the QR code to look at the rule book. And then here is our playmat. And we've got all our zones here, as well as a bunch of the masked heroes and elemental heroes. And this also comes with a deck list. And does this have all the combos on it? Oh, it's looking for some power-up packs and things like that. 2014 Megatons, so that's when this was around. And yep, so how to play this deck, and it gives us some combos, so we can use a Hero Lives to get Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, to get Mask Change and go into Dark Law. So, and there's a couple ways that we can do this. Emergency Call, Elemental Hero Voltic, Mask Change into Koga. And then you can fusion summon into Contrast Hero Chaos. Very nice. So now, here we go. You've got the Contrast Hero Chaos right on the front here. So let's go ahead and break this bad boy open. There. These are hard to find sometimes. All right, there we go. All right, so we've got Contrast Hero Chaos. So this card is always treated as an elemental hero card, must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. While face up on the field, this card is also light attribute. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target one face-up card on the field, negate that target's effect until the end of this turn. Wow. Next, we've got Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. If this card is special summoned, you can add one change quick play spell card from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one hero monster from your deck to your hand, except Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. You can only use one Elemental Hero Shadow Mist effect per turn, and only once that turn. Next, we've got Masked Hero Koga. So it must be special summoned with Mask Change and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 500 attack for each monster your opponent controls. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can banish one hero monster from your graveyard, then target one face-up monster on the field. That target loses attack equal to the attack of the monster banished to activate this effect. We've got Masked Hero Divine Wind. So must be special summoned with Mask Change and cannot be special summoned by other ways. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Wow. Your opponent can attack with only one monster during each battle phase. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can draw one card. So that's nice draw power. A nice 2700 attack. And here we go, we have Masked Hero Darklaw. So must be special summoned with mass change and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Any card sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead. Once per turn, if your opponent adds a card or cards from their deck to their hand, except during the draw phase or the damage step, you can banish one random card from your opponent's hand. So he can most definitely disrupt what your opponent is doing and take away their resources very well. So that wraps up the hollows of the deck. So now we've got Elemental Hero Ocean, Elemental Hero Woodsman, Elemental Hero Voltic, Elemental Hero Heat, Elemental Hero Avian, Elemental Hero Neos, of course, Elemental Hero Neos Alias, Elemental Hero Blade Edge, Elemental Hero Necroshade, Elemental Hero Wildheart, Elemental Hero Bubbleman, Neospacian Grand Mole, Honest, Card Trooper, Wing Karibo, Summoner Monk, Homunculus the Alchemic Beam, Mask Change 2, Form Change, Mask Charge, Mask Change, Polymerization, Miracle Fusion, Parallel World Fusion, A Hero Lives, Hero Mask, H Heated Heart, R Righteous Justice, E Emergency Call, and of course O Oversoul. We got Reinforcement of the Army, Warrior Returning Alive, Pot of Duality, Hero Signal, Hero Blast, Call the Haunted, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Bottomless Trap Hole, Bottle of Guard Howling, and we've got Elemental Hero Great Tornado as a common. So that wraps up our deck. I'll go ahead and cut to the organizing. Okay, I've got my 3 structure decks here now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I do have to admit, this is low-key kind of my favorite part of the video, just because it makes me feel good. My OCD, seeing everything all organized out. Okay, so here we have it. All of our extra deck monsters here. And then all of our main deck cards here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to the deck profile. See you guys there. Alright, so I went ahead and made my card choices for the 3 Hero Strike structure decks. And we can go ahead and get into the deck profile here. So I'll be starting off with the main deck. So I've got first 3 E-Hero Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist gets us our change spells. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 hero monster from your deck to your hand, except Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. You can only use 1 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist effect per turn, and only once that turn. So she helps us search our other heroes as well. Next, I've got 3 E-Hero Avian. That just kind of helps us target our wind targets inside of the extra deck. So we've got our Great Tornado, as well as Masked Hero Divine Wind that need a wind attribute monster. So I'm playing 3 E-Hero Avian. Next, I'm playing 3 E-Hero Neos Alias. Just a nice normal summon that has 1900 attack, so it's a little bit of a 1900 beater. And then this is another light target, and we'll get to that in a minute here. Next, I've got 2 E-Hero Voltic, and when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target one of your banished E-Hero monsters, special summon that target. And this is another light target as well, and like I said, we'll get to the light targets here in a minute. And of course, 1 Elemental Hero Neos. I felt like a E-Hero deck wasn't complete without Neos in it. So for our non-elemental hero monsters, I'm going to be playing 3 Honest. I felt like this was just a really good card to bring just because of all the light monsters that we play. So, I mean, we've got Neos, Voltic, Alias, and then a few of our extra deck monsters are light attribute as well. So I felt like Honest was just a really good bring just to be able to swing over things. Honest will be very good for hitting with Voltic. So if we end up using one of our fusion spells and banish a monster, then if we deal damage with Voltic on top of Honest, because he only has a 1000 attack, so not that great, but with Honest, he can be able to swing over things and get some of our heals back for us. So next, I'm playing 3 Summoner Monk. When this face-up card is on the field, it cannot be tributed. If this card is normal flip summon, change this card to defense position once per turn. You can discard 1 spell card, special summon 1 level 4 monster from your deck, but that monster cannot attack this turn. So this helps us speed up the deck a little bit and maybe get out a monster that we need in order to get into some of our fusions. Next, I'll be playing 3 Mask Change. This just helps us get into our masked heroes. It's a quick play, so we'll be able to set these, play these on our opponent's turn. So you can target 1 hero monster you control, send it to the graveyard. Also, after that, if it left the field by this effect, special summon 1 masked hero monster from your extra deck with the same attribute that the sent monster had when it was on the field. So this will help us to get into our masked heroes. Next, I'm playing 3 Mask Charge. So target 1 hero monster and 1 change quick play spell card in your graveyard, add them to your hand. So this helps us recycle some of our plays so we can go ahead and make those again. Next, I'm playing 3 E Emergency Call. Add 1 elemental hero from monster from your deck to your hand. So, I mean, searcher of the deck, very nice to have just to get our hero monsters, to get our combo started, or to get our fusion materials. So next I'm playing 2 Miracle Fusion. So fusion summon 1 elemental hero monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your side of the field or your graveyard. So Voltic, when he's able to deal damage, he'll be able to recover some of these banished E-Hero monsters. Next, I'm playing 1. A hero lives. If you control no face-up monsters, pay half your life points. Special summon 1 level 4 lower E-hero monster from your deck. This is limited to 1, so I'm only playing 1, but this will go ahead and let us get our first turn heroes out if we don't have any in hand, or just to get one out to start some combos going. Next, I'm playing 1. Reinforcement of the Army. Add 1 level 4 lower warrior type monster from your deck to your hand. Again, another searcher for the warriors of our deck. I'm playing 1 form change, just in case for whatever reason I don't have access to the heroes that I need. I can target 1 hero fusion monster you control, return it to the extra deck, then special summon from your extra deck 1 masked hero monster with the same level as the monster's original level, but with a different name. So this will help me kind of swap out for an E-hero or a masked hero that I would need as opposed to one that's on the board. Playing 1 Poly, just so I can get into the contrast hero. Next, I'm playing 1 Pot of Duality, help us get to our cards a little bit quicker. And next, I'm playing 1 Oversoul, so I can target 1 elemental hero normal monster in your graveyard and special summon that target. So with the monsters that I have in here, I will have Neos as a target, Neos Alias as a target, as well as Avian as a target for normal elemental hero monsters. So I felt like at least one of these would be nice to get something back on the board. Next, I'm playing 2 Call of the Haunted. Again, I'll be able to kind of fish stuff out of my grave and special summon those. And then I'm playing 3 Compulsory Evacuation Device. This will help with kind of disruption if I'm not able to fully make some of my plays, or if I just need to disrupt in general to prevent the game. Alright, so next, going to the extra deck, kind of in order by level here. I've got 3 Masked Hero Darklaw. Obviously, one of the main objectives of this deck is to get Darklaw onto the field. So, must be special summoned with mass change and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Any card sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead, so that's the kicker of this. Once per turn, if your opponent adds cards from their deck to their hand, except during the draw phase of the damage step, you can banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand. So even when they're trying to add resources to their hand, you get to take 1 away. Next, I've got 3 E-Hero Great Tornado. So, must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If this card is fusion summoned, have the attack and defense of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. So, this can be kind of a last-minute OTK or just going for game type of card. Next, I'm playing 3 Masked Hero Koga. So, it must be special summoned with mass change and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 500 attack for each monster your opponent controls. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can banish 1 hero monster from your graveyard, then target 1 face up on the field. That target loses attack equal to the attack of the monster banished to activate this effect. So, we can banish some monsters, lower some attack, and then, like I said before, hopefully with Voltic we can deal some damage and recover some of those banished heroes. Next, I'm playing 3 Masked Hero Divine Wind. So it must be special summoned with mass change and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent can attack with only 1 monster during each battle phase. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can draw 1. So you can get a +1 off of taking out one of your opponent's monsters, and you can also stop them from attacking with multiple monsters for a game. So lastly, I've got 3 Contrast Hero Chaos. So this card is always treated as an elemental hero card, must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. While face up on the field, this card is also a light attribute, so this also becomes another target for Honest. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target 1 face up on the field and negate that target's effects until the end of this turn. So that can be nice for if we need to get over a card that's in the way. So that'll go ahead and wrap it up for this structure deck. Let me know what you guys think, if you would make any changes to the deck yourself, if you would recommend any improvements for mine. Go ahead and leave a comment down below, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and think about subscribing if you want to see more of this content. So I'll be coming back with another structure deck video. I've still got a few more structure decks that I will be profiling and kind of using to help develop my deck building skill. And so the next one we will have is the Structure Deck Sacred Beast. This is one I've been looking forward to. I've just always loved the kind of the God cards type of deal, and I think that it's cool that they made a structure deck around the Sacred Beast. And I'm also very excited for the Slifer and Obelisk structure decks that were announced. So if you guys are looking forward to this, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, and look out for this next time. Thanks, and peace.